What up, Wheatfield? How y'all doing? This is your girl, Lottie, coming in with a quick channeled message. We ain't gonna be too long. We ain't gonna be too long because we got a couple things to do today, couple errands to run. Father said, we just gonna talk about what's out here on the table. We ain't gonna pull a whole bunch of stuff. So if you new, welcome to the wheat field. Welcome to the wheat field. Welcome to you. What up, my returning wheat? What up, y'all's wheat? Welcome back to the wheat field. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this day? Yeah, we feel like we have a dragon to slay. It is the dragon of the word but. I'ma do this, but I'ma go there, but ooh, I was gonna call, but oh, I was, yeah, killing yourself with the but. We got the truth, the hidden truth oracle out. We got I do love you. I do love you. I love you. I love you. Do do do. This is just some random shit. But maybe this person is in a committed relationship. Yeah. I would come over, but I would. Oh, we could do that, but I'm feeling like somebody got a whole bunch of butt ass excuses because it probably that they ain't really all the way single. You know what I mean? They're probably trying to come at you, slide up in your DM, slide up in the such so and so's and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Probably telling you one thing on the one hand, but then something else on the other hand. That's what I feel. Yeah, something that's definitely causing an impasse. They can't go no further. They can't go no further. They can't go nowhere. Why? Cause they in a committed relationship. Yes. That's some shit, ain't it? Okay, Father. Cause we had this right here. Every time you use the word but, and I heard Sam Smith that what it say? Every time you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. Maybe you feel like you messing around with somebody and you feel like, oh, this is a new kind of thing because I saw a page of cuts come out in my little Disney villain card earlier. Something new that's, you thinking about. We got the world card. Maybe it's something in the new cycle or something old coming into your new cycle because with the chariot, it looked like it's somebody trying to move forward. But then we got the Knight of Wands right here. That's like that suchy, mushy, flashy, kind of playerish kind of energy. Sometimes I think about that with the Knight of Wands because they like, uh, think they the shit, egocentric, kind of thing. So maybe this person is trying to juggle more than one thing at a time. You know what I mean? You and somebody else, you and a for real boo. Because that card say I'm in a committed relationship. Impasse is out, can't go no further. Got to make a choice between that, the old and the new. Okay? Yeah. Seven of Wands say you protected though. You protected. You probably already got something about this person because they probably, right with the sixth again, that egocentric sit up high, everybody look at me, you know what I mean, come rolling in like they the man or she the who, you know what I mean. I got the bag, I got the you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be like that way, but shit, I mean, cause the ones with the conduct and the what and the this is all, hey, they be having a pick and had a choice too. Okay, so that could be you. That could be you. Like you got options, right? You ain't no slouch up in here, no, and you know it. You know it. You know you the shit. Like I said, 10 of Cups, that for real deal. Like, oh, I'm the shit type shit, and somebody might be trying to get at you because they like, oh, they might think or to look at you like that again. Either you my fam and you like, oh, I know I'm the shit, or you that dude that like, oh, I know I'm the boss, I got that bread, I got the cake, everybody trying to get at me and get what I got, and you feel like you can have your pick. Somebody in a whole relationship. Okay? And Father said, that's this right here. That's the truth. That's the Ace of Sword truth. Or maybe somebody gonna be challenged with the truth because we got truth of the options. It's options. Whoever you are, you got options. And like I said, they got motherfucking bread. And sometimes those things, King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Wands. That right there. Strong King of Wands. Strong King of Wands. You talking about somebody that look good, that baby, I got that Idris Elba feeling like shit. He's fine as a motherfucker. Okay? And then you got the bread, but got a wifey. Got a whole wifey. Whole wifey, a whole person. Wifey, hubby, whatever. You take the energy, flip flop it how it go. But somebody definitely is in a relationship, and whatever they into, they might not necessarily, they ain't telling the truth. It's some lies, it's some deceit, it's some trickery, it's some fuckery up in here. And that's the real. It's lies, deceit, trickery, fuckery up in here, because somebody think they the shit. They do. And look at this. Four of Swords. Somebody gonna have to go sit it down and think about it, because they gonna fuck around and end up right here in the Five of Cups. Because they acting like a fool, like thinking like, oh, I could just go ahead and do what I could do it, you know what I mean? I could have my cake and eat it too type of feeling. That's what I feel right here. This is a have your cake and eat it too type of thing, because somebody is definitely in a whole relationship, that stability relationship right there, and they going to have to make a choice. Judgment, choice, Two of Swords, boom. Because they might be looking at a whole nother opportunity, like, oh, yeah, that right there could be the thing. Or maybe you looking at them like, oh, this is the shit. This is the what? Oh, this my boo. He fine. He got money. She look good. She make her coin. All that, type of energy. But this person got a whole nother person, yo. They do. They do. They do. Ooh, I hear baby daddy. I hear, that's just my baby mama. That's just my baby daddy, or something like that. How that song used to go. Yep, Burton's Ten of Wands. Somebody that got a whole bunch of baggage, a whole bunch of motherfucking issues going on. They do. And lust is a part of those issues. Yep, Three of Cups. What did I say? Lust is a part of those issues. That player type of energy. Is too many motherfucking people in the room. You got a whole goddamn relationship over here, a whole committed relationship, and you looking at some other shit. You challenged by your relationship. You probably don't even want to be in that shit no more. But you stuck. You stuck. You at an impasse. And forgiveness is peeking out in the chakras too. So something is going on with that. I don't know how long y'all been messing around with each other, or if y'all was messing around first, and then whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Again, it's a whole bunch of bread. It's a whole bunch of opportunity. It's a whole bunch of money. Somebody got a whole bunch of money, and they feel like, they could just do whatever they want, because they got the bread. They making that cake. They on that Gabby. They on that I make the bread, I'm the breadwinner type shit. So if I want to fuck around and step out and do what I want to do, that's what it is. And they don't have no problem. And I mean, they really like, we ain't even got to talk about it. We ain't even going to talk about it. We really not. We really not even going to talk about it, because I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what I feel on that. Anything else in here, Father? Yeah, this one, this right here. All right. Yep. What did I say? Somebody in the whole motherfucking relationship, marriage, this is stability. That Four of Wands, that's that marriage type shit right there. That's what it is. Somebody in a committed relationship, they married, boo. And they probably got, like I said, you might be thinking about it like, oh yeah, I could fuck around with them or whatever the case may be, because, they got bread, they could do whatever, fuck wifey or fuck hubby, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just that side dude anyway. It don't matter, either way it go. It's still you as something that you cannot move forward in. You in something that you can't move forward in, because you want this one, either one. Anything else left in here? Nope. Turn that over. Who back on the bottom? Knight of Wands with a motherfucking Empress. Ha! You might be caught up, Empress, in looking at flashy, sexy type of people who got bread, people who got coin, or they look like they got coin, or maybe you the Empress that got coin. You could be the one that got the bread, because you is the Empress, like that's creation. And with the ace of coins right here, you able to make, whatever you want. I mean, you could get your bread, you got, you look good. You got your heart, you loving, you kind, and maybe somebody coming at you and you can't figure out why y'all can't get it together, why we can't move forward, because this person is in a whole relationship. They had an impasse. They can't do nothing with you for real. They can't. You just look good to them. You look good. Like they got a whole nother person on the scene with this Three of Cups. They do. And they carrying in a whole bunch of issues, a whole bunch of motherfucking problems for real. You don't want to step off into that. You in your Empress flow. You want to be with an emperor. You need to match with your own energetic match. Because this right here, boo, ain't it. It ain't. Fuck around and end up with, what did I say? You got coins. Somebody got coins. Somebody got cake, like some for real cake. And your spirit is trying to guide you, trying to tell you that there's some fuckery in this shit. What I say, your spirit is trying to guide you, trying to tell you it's some fuckery in this shit. Options, toxic ass motherfucking options. You know, they may look like they this, that, and the other, but they really not. They really not. It's gonna have you like this at a fucking impasse. Like, y'all not gonna be able to go past where you at right now, because this person truly is in a committed relationship. And when you feel like you're going to feel like they either let you down, or when you walk away from them, they're going to try to make you feel like that you let them down. Y'all, you know what I mean? So, I wish I could go back. Nope. 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 Because you a whole empress, and you need your whole emperor. Somebody that's open, somebody that's free, somebody that's able to move around, somebody that's able to commit to you, somebody that is, ain't gonna have you locked down with their motherfucking karma and shit with them goddamn 10 of wands. That shit is a whole bunch of karma. That's a whole bunch of bullshit. That's a whole bag of shit. And you don't need to take on nobody else's fucking bullshit. Fuck that. 2 of wands. Planning, you know what I mean? Planning to move your ass in a whole different direction. They challenged by the plans. Whatever plans that they try to make with you is on some challenge bullshit, because they in a whole motherfucking relationship. They can't make no plans with you. You an empress. You about creating some shit, moving forward, making some shit pop off, like pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? This right here, 2 of wands, they can't do that. They at a whole impasse because they in a whole motherfucking relationship. It could be, what did I say you was? What did I say you was? You the motherfucking empress right here. You the empress. And spirit is telling you that it's time, because there's some shit you don't see behind the moon that's having all this shit held up. Or maybe, ooh, get it, Father, get it, get it, get it. Look, yo, you the empress, right? Ooh, wait, here you go. Empress right here. Get that back in there. You the empress. Father say, this right here, moving forward, pull your shit back and move the fuck on. Pull back, move on. Why? Because what you can't see right here, what you don't see is somebody is held up. It's coming. It's moving slow. They gonna be enlightened. They going through some shit that's got them held up. But it's behind the scenes. It's delayed for a reason. Why? Is your emperor. Bam. And that's gonna be the justice. That's the real shit right there. That's the real shit. And it's gonna start something new. Like new help, new tools, new passion, new... You know, that whole new feeling. New. We saw earlier, Page of Cups come up. It's going to be, you finna run into somebody new. You're going to run into somebody new, somebody real, somebody that's good for you, somebody that's matching you, somebody that's equally yoked, somebody coming with that same energy, somebody that's free to move around. But what did I say? They was held up. They held up. Father holding it up for a reason, probably because you dealing with this fuck shit right here. You need to let this fuck shit go. You at an impasse. It's an impasse in here. It's an impasse in here. Somebody need to let some fuck shit go. Because this right here, I wish we could go back card is sitting on the top now. Life is at your service. Look at that. Life is at your service. You worthy of everything you desire. Give life permission to create through you and become visible through your dreams. What? Life is at your service. You are worthy of everything you desire. Somebody planning, Empress. Whoever the fuck is planning, Empress, you need to plan to pull your motherfucking shit back. That's what it is. Hold back, pull back, fall back. Because it's some equal give and take that's probably on its way. I'm telling you, new love, new romanticism, new all of that shit. Equal good give and take. Equal. What is this? 8 of Wands is coming in. Movement, activity, energy. Coming the fuck in. Hold your shit, yo. It might be held up a little bit. It might be held up by why you could be holding your own self up, though, by messing around with some shit that's just beneath you. And Father say it's time for you to close that cycle. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on. Yeah, move on in success. Because you might be the one that look good. You know what I mean? You might be the one that's, or you dealing with somebody that look like they the shit. they look like it, but they not. They not. And that's the challenge. Father say it's time for you to protect yourself from that. Come away from that. Protect yourself from that. What did I say? Come away from that. What's the next card? The death card. Put a death to that shit. Protect yourself and end that shit. End this with this person right here that's toxic as the fuck. I cannot make it up. Knight of Wands, lust, suchy mushy, set up on high, egocentric, thinking they the motherfucking man, or the chick, whatever, how the fuck, but the cards keep coming out like you the Empress read. So you might be dealing around with somebody that's in a relationship, they in a whole motherfucking impasse, and they can't move around, they can't. All that two and one playing shit, they be trying to do it and always fall through. Why? Because they got a whole nother shit. Knight of Wands, lustful as the fuck. Father say it's lustful, it's toxic options, toxic, too many motherfucking options. It's time for you to do what? Move away from the manipulation, from the bullshit, and that's gonna be the motherfucking choice that you need to make to call in your motherfucking emperor. And I can't say it no better than that. Just a little quick little something from Tears and Wheat to Roast show to show you what it is, what's going on in the field. We'll probably come back and do something a little bit later. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like a kind of tarot kind of day. We got a couple things that's brewing up in the spirit too. A couple messages that we really gonna deep dive into. We working around this whole energy of we'll tell y'all later. We ain't gonna bust it out right now. We'll tell y'all later. But Father say, yeah, your third eye, open it up. Empress, open it up. You see the bullshit. You see it ain't real. You see it ain't real. And you might even, again, we did all that shuffling to see what. You see it ain't real. It's toxicity. It's bullshit. It's too many motherfucking cups and some bullshit. You probably gonna have to forgive yourself for not following your instinct. You're gonna have to forgive yourself for not following your instinct. And because it's out of impasse. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't. This shit is stuck. It's done. It's over. Somebody else is all up in the energy field. And the cards say this person is married. Like a whole committed motherfucking relationship. And they ain't going nowhere. They not. They got too many obligations, too many burdens, too many wands they carrying on their back, and that's just really what it is. So in order for you to get to your good spot, y'all, you gonna have to move around. Choose to move around and move away from that, because you are a whole empress. You could create your whole reality manifestation like you was like this. So don't get held up in some bullshit because somebody make it look like it's good or it feel like it could be negativo. It's not. It's bullshit, yo. It's bullshit. It's this right here. Bullshit. Knight of Wands, lustful, suchy muchy ego, I'm the man type bullshit. I'm that chick. I'm that girl. Yeah, that's some bullshit. It's that bullshit. And if it's you a bruh, you might be in your, more feminine, softer, leaning kind of, that ain't no thing like you a soft ass dude. I'm not saying you a simp. I'm just saying that we have energies, feminine and masculine energy, and depending on which way you flow, you could be showing up as an empress because you might be, in that create my life, like get my businesses off the ground and all this type of shit, not necessarily in that leader type of like big like that right there, but your main flow might be, how do I create, how do I build right now, you know what I mean? And you could be showing up in that empress energy, and you dealing with somebody else. You could be dealing with a whole chick that's on that suchy muchy shit, and she thinks she the shit, and you know what I mean, because she like whatever, and folks done blew her head up or whatever the case may be, but she got a whole dude, and you trying to figure out why you can't get no time, because you can't get no time. Alright, it's time for you to cut that shit out. Cut it out. We got the Knight of Swords. Something coming in fast. Something your spirit guide is going to rush in and tell you what the truth is. It's going to illuminate this whole motherfucking shit. It's going to illuminate it. Because whoever you trying to work with is on some shady ass bullshit. It's shady. It's shady. Or what you don't see is that it's going to be a whole nother partner coming in behind that. It's going to be a whole nother partner coming in, somebody else, a whole new tool, somebody else that you're going to work with. Like, to me, a wand is always like a new skill or a new tool or something else that's going to help you. So another help me, I feel like that. You know what I mean? When you close out this cycle. It's new, it's fresh, like a new message or something gonna come in that's gonna tell you what the real is, yo. You know? But that's it. Father say use your instinct though. Don't be sitting up here and this you're gonna have to forgive yourself for not following your instinct. Cause you're gonna have to do that anyway if you already done linked up, sneaky link, whatever the case may be with somebody and found out that this ain't really no real thing. You thought it was going somewhere, but it can't go nowhere because this person is with somebody. They can't move around. They cannot move around. And that's the real, that's the truth right there. Because it's some bullshit, some manipulation behind the scene. But what do we see? The sun came out to say that you're going to be enlightened that this is some bullshit so you can move the fuck around. You can go here and on because it's something else down the road that's really your motherfucking destiny. Something that you probably really prayed for. But you just going to have to sit like really in self and let that shit go and persevere. Use your perseverance. It might feel bittersweet because you thought this person was for you. You might have really thought they was for you. Y'all could do something or whatever because they looked the part. You know what I mean? Whatever, but they not. They not. You're going to discover that it was some bullshit. You can't create shit with them. But if you move on down the road, you'll discover your joy, like the person that's really good for you, the person that's really supposed to come in. But you got to hold on to your faith and know that if you let this go, the real that you really want is going to come in. You might be your own delay. You are the delay that's causing that hangman, because your blessing that was for you is going to be held up until you free yourself. And you got to free yourself from the mindset of whatever drew you in to this person. Because we saw a whole bunch of wands, like that Knight of Wand kind of energy, that Six of Wand kind of energy. All of that feel very egocentric, very vain. You know what I mean? And it could be off the look. And that's what it is in these days. Everybody looking for the look. They either looking for the bag, they looking for the coin, or they looking for the one that's look good because you got the bag and you got the coin. I got to have somebody on my arm that fit the bill. If you the man out here and you been getting your money and you create and you know what I mean, in that Empress energy, ever just birthing shit out, like my bread is popping, my business is popping, everything is going, whatever you creating out here, it could be music, it could be art, you know what I mean? I hear music, I keep hearing music in my head, so you could be a creator, you could be an artist, and y'all be wanting somebody on your arm that look the part, you know, somebody that's gonna be like, you know how it go, but I feel like this person is fucking with somebody else. They got a whole nother relationship and you trying to figure out why you can't get no time for real, and it's because of that. Or maybe you the person that's in the music industry or whatever the case may be, and you trying to get somebody else that look like that, and you know you got a whole nother chick and you just want, you know, out there with your thing, you know, whoever this new little sad thing is, she probably really is like an Empress kind of, you know, energy, and she could create her own. And you fucking around because you really do got somebody, you know, in your camp for sure. Like a 4 of Wands, like stable, stability, committed relationship, ain't going nowhere. We at an impasse, don't pass, go type shit. And you trying to get at an Empress. And you impasse. Again, flip it, flop it, whichever way it roll, whichever way it go. But this is your girl Lati from the Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Father say, if you holding on to somebody or you fucking with somebody and you feel like, you know, it's always a thing, like every time we try to make plans and we try to link up or whatever, it's always some bullshit, it's always an excuse, it's always something, we can't get it going, we can't get it cracking because this person is in the whole relationship. That's what that is. Impasse. So forgive yourself for not using your instinct. If you had a feeling, a little inkling that the shit was on bullshit, that something might not be all the way right, let that shit go. Because the longer you hold on to it, you blocking your blessing. You blocking your true match that's on the way. And what's for you is going to be for you. Alright? So, have a sip of faith. That's what we sipping on. Have a sip of what? Look at the last card on my chakra deck. Have a sip of faith. So you can create, because you the whole Empress. You the whole Empress. Creating with joy. You a whole Empress. Empress energy. Discover you. And you gonna discover some shit that's bittersweet. Because this motherfucker. It ain't for you, we. It ain't. To the next now. with your girl Lati on Tears and We Tarot show, where you showing up, never know what you gon' get. Know this, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you just like we love us, all right? So to the next now, we're gonna call this one an Ashe.